something that's not there, and yet it does something, that's already an interesting pattern. We can understand that the absence has effects, like, you know, if you don't have food, then you starve, and but that's not what this means. This doesn't mean the absence. It means there is a kind of presence of something that's not here. So that's an interesting pattern.
So you have a paradox here too.
Oh,
There is
yeah.
absence and presence, eh?
Yeah, I have it and I don't have it. It's
Right,
present,
right,
it's not present.
right,
It's,
right,
and
okay.
even perhaps doing something to bring itself about, or to let itself come, or I don't know, something. But I'm not sure of that.
Okay.
What I like is something that's not there is doing something. The way in which it's not there can vary. And somehow in the middle of doing this, I got very interested in, that's also a pattern. It's like I can know that there is an answer, even though that's all I have, is the knowledge that somewhere there's an answer. And it's different to say, God knows a more right way, because when I say that, I'm somehow connected to where the answer is. It's a little different. It's like if I know there is an answer in a library, in a book, or I could call a specialist in somewhere.
Dig it out.
That's one kind of
Right,
thing.
right.
This is different. It means that there is an answer in the universe or something, and I'm part of it. There's always a struggle of whether I'm really part of it, but I don't know. Let me explain that.
Yeah.
But it also exists in some sense in the universe. What does that mean? Well, let's see if I can explain that. The body, the organism, the living thing, every animal, and we too, have certain patterns that are built in with us. So when a child arrives here, there is already a mother and a father that's implied in the child. The child is ready for a perfect mother and a perfect father, and every little infant knows what is a mother. And then, of course, it's sent to a human being, so then it doesn't come out like that, because there aren't any perfect human beings, and so there aren't any perfect mothers, so something will, you know, go wrong.
Goes wrong, yeah.
But then the question say, you know, I was never loved, I can't possibly know even what that is to be loved, then I know that's not true. Your body knows what it is to be loved. See? And then there's this question, which is more real? Well, in terms of fact and history, what's more real is the mother that you had, right? But they're not really. In another sense, the mother that you had is an accident. You know, they could just as well have sent you next door to that other lady. But the mother is actually a reality in every creature, in every living thing. And living things exist. Looking at myself in this way, I said, I know that there is a more right way than this. You see what I mean? Then it feels to me like the more right way is more real. So all that stuff I mean there, when I say it's a little more than knowing that there is an answer. I feel like I'm in contact with the answer, but not that I can control this contact or something. Recently I'm better at it. The contact, you know, I would be afraid that I would spoil something if I poured myself into the universe, because I'm so full of stuff that I don't think the universe should have to carry. But then when I realized that, oh, well, come on, I'm already part of the universe. It's only a pretense that I'm enclosing myself in some kind of just me, responsible for just me, and this is me, and this is not me. That's actually not real. So the poor universe is already carrying me, if you see what I mean, and I can't protect it. So then I feel like, oh yeah, right. Wherever that right way is, I'm inhaling it. I'm there. Or I'm growing out of it, or something or other. And I still don't have it, but it's different than just saying I know that there is an answer. So I made 3 things for this pattern: knowing that there is an answer, being part of this big thing that has the answer, and then the hollow brick felt sense where I actually have it. The pattern is sort of like this. The one line of the pattern is something that isn't here is doing a lot of work, or is doing something. And then I'm scaling that over 3 this way. So I'm saying there is where I know there is an answer, but I haven't got it. Then I'm sort of in touch with whatever that is that has it, even though I can't get it. And then there is a felt sense, which is the one we're always talking about, where you know but you don't know, and all these. I'm so familiar with having a felt sense that I'm not interested in that. I'm only interested in the continuum here, that you can actually do this when you can't even get a felt sense. It's not just in my examples, it's that then I can apply it all over the scene, all over the world. And the it is something
is not
that's
here,
missing, and yet it's
but
doing
it exists,
something.
yeah.
Look at all these different cases. Well, and then it's also true in business, of course, all the time, that they're talking about the vision is supposed to help guide them to make something happen, right? Let what the child has guide the process to the learning that you want to have happen, right? Okay, now that's it.